Do owners really look like their dogs? Barking mad paw traits prove age-old theory correct. It's long been suggested that dogs look like their owners, and now here's the proof in the form of barking mad paw traits. In a series of hysterical and artistic pictures, dog owners, including men, women, and children, pull their best faces forward to look like their animals. Snapped by photographer Inez Opafanti, 29, people stuck their tongues out, yawned, and tilted their heads in curiosity at the camera. The keen photographer from Hamburg, Germany, came up with the idea while interacting with her own pet dogs, two pug French bulldog crossbreeds. After searching for volunteers on a local Facebook group for dog owners, she started the series in March, shooting through August, with even more shoots booked for later. She said, "While my dogs are the same age, gender, and mix of breeds, they vary a lot in terms of their facial expressions. One of them communicates with the face and also started to understand and copy human smiles, like pulling the edge of the mouth upwards. She does it when she's happy or when she's getting her belly rubbed. She then starts to smile. It's fascinating. I also saw a similar behavior with a few Dalmatians that friends and family own. They even learn how to smile with their teeth out. It might be scary for non-dog owners, but it's extremely remarkable for me." These interactions led her to think how incredibly intelligent and adaptive dogs can be, mastering and reading another species' face and even beginning to mimic it. How good humans can be at reading, interpreting, and mimicking our dogs' faces. She added, "I searched for volunteers on Facebook and asked them to participate along with some friends, but most of the people were total strangers. I photographed the dog first with the help of the owner. The dogs would sit on a small podium and be entertained by the owner and myself. They would be motivated with treats, funny voices, animal sounds, and their favorite toys. The dogs had a lot of fun as they understood they got all the good stuff when they stayed seated on the podium. Some didn't even want to leave at the end of the shoot. None of the dogs were forced to do anything. Even scared dogs understood the game very fast. It's important when they're interested to show their relaxed face. After that, I went through the pictures with the owner, asking them to pick an image that resembles their dog's usual expression the most, or an image where they can name an emotion or an expression easily. Then I'd show them the picture on my computer while they tried to mimic it. Eyes revealed the owners were all great to work with and understood it wasn't about looking like a model, but about mimicking the dog's facial expression. She said, "Some picked a calm image, while some went for something crazier. I love how different they all were." The thing that amazes me is they were all very good at reading their own dogs and the expression and got very close all the time. I never talked them into their decisions or told them to look another way. They picked their images themselves, and they were all very good in achieving the task. Another amazing thing is they often had difficulties reading some of the other breeds' expressions. For example, a person that owns a bulldog had no problem reading the expression of a similar dog, but stated that the different breed, a bull terrier or Spanish Gallo, for example, looked like a riddle to her. I also had some similar experiences myself. Many of the dogs I photographed were very clear to their owners, but personally, I had difficulties reading their face. I also got quite a few inquiries from dog owners who wanted to photograph in this way. It's been a great experience for me, meeting so many strangers and their dogs and taking the best picture I could from each one of them. It's been a challenge, and I love challenges. I don't mind if people just see the series as funny, silly photo series. I'm happy if it makes people smile. I'm also happy if they ask for deeper thoughts behind it. There's nothing wrong with making people smile.